Welcome back, Truth Seeker. March 22nd, 2025. And one of the headlines today, Kitty Dukakis, or Catherine Dukakis, the wife of Michael Dukakis, has passed away at age 88. And that's a number that should surely stand out since Dukakis ran for president in 1988, running against George H.W. Bush, who was a member of Yale's Skull and Bones, known as Order 322. Of course, once upon a time, Meet the Press asked Junior Bush, George W. Bush, as well as John Kerry, what were the odds of both of them being in Skull and Bones, Order 322, and running against each other in the same 2004 election? And don't forget, the Georgia Guidestones were put up on this day in history, March 22nd, 1980. They came down on Bush Jr.'s 76th birthday on 7/6. But anyhow, again, she's dead at 88. Dukakis ran in 88 against Bush, Mr. Order 322. That's the beginning point. Now, her dying at 88 is a reminder that Dukakis ran as a Democrat and lost to a Republican. And if you're new here, the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words. Gematria. There's the most simple cipher. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z is 26. Notice how Trump equates to 88 in the most simple cipher. T would be the 20th letter of the alphabetic order. R would be the 18th. U the 21st. The next most simple cipher is taking the alphabetic order with numerology applied. In that cipher, the Republican Party is 88. So again, in 88, the Republican Party won. She's dead in the time of Trump. She's also dead in the time of the Pope being 88 years old. And keep in mind, Skull and Bones, Order 322. They get their symbolism from how the Templars bury their dead. And of course, Templars served the Pope and the Catholic Church. Now, she was born on December 26th. And that means she's died 85 days after her birthday. Kitty equals 85, or you could also say the 86th day of her age. She gets 86th. And her husband was the 65th and 67th governor of Massachusetts. He had a split term, kind of like how Trump's a split term president. But if you're new here, again, there are 4 base ciphers of the English language: the alphabetic order with numerology, the reverse alphabetic order, just running the alphabetic order in reverse and running it in reverse with numerology. You can see how blood sacrifice and human sacrifice equate to 67 and 86. Again, she's dead on the 86th day of her age. Her husband was the 67th governor of Massachusetts. Now, with regards to Trump, Mr. 88 himself, she's dead on the 281st day of his age. That's the 60th prime number. Donald Trump equals 60. Realize she did die March 21st. The news breaks the day following, 3/22, March 22nd. But the 281st day of Trump's age, the 60th prime, Donald Trump equals 60. Again, recall all the rituals with 60 and Trump, including him winning the 60th election. When I say winning, I put quotes around it because these elections are rigged by this same Kabbalistic system. Also, don't forget that Trump's ex-wife fell down the stairs and died 45 years after their marriage, exactly 60 weeks into the first ever Jesuit Ignatian year. The Jesuits are the modern-day Templars. The Illuminati was founded by the Jesuit Adam Weishaupt. Skull and Bones is modeled after the Illuminati and gets its symbolism from how the Templars bury their dead. Again, all these things are related. They all go back to the Roman Catholic Church. And notice Michael Dukakis, who's still alive. Born November 3rd, 1933. The last election the Democrats won was on November 3rd, and that was Biden, who was elected number 46, exactly 46 weeks after the Pope's birthday, when Catholic equals 46, and the only other Catholic president, JFK, was killed at 46. Run it the other way, Catholic's 35, like he was number 35, killed on I-35. But anyway, from Michael Dukakis' birthday to his wife's death was 138 days later. Donald Trump equals 138, as does federal. A lot of rituals with Trump and the same numbers we're talking about today as we've been documenting for over a decade. So here's the other big thing. Dukakis is of Greek ancestry, okay? He's of Greek ancestry. Order 322, Skull and Bones, the reason they say they venerate the number 322 is because of the Greek philosopher and orator Demosthenes. I said that wrong the first time. Demosthenes. Greek, like Dukakis. Just think about this ritualism. Think about it. Again, George H.W. Bush, who defeated Dukakis, was part of Skull and Bones Order 322. And what's interesting is Demosthenes died on October 12th. That's the day leaving 80 days left in the year. Miss Dukakis just died on the 80th day of the year. So these dates are reflections of each other. Again, Skull and Bones is modeled after the Illuminati. Bavarian Illuminati equates to 80 in Gematria. If you run it the other way, it equals 127, like Demosthenes and Michael Dukakis. And notice how the surname Dukakis is 76, like Skull and Bones. Again, like how the Georgia Guidestones, which went up on March 22nd, came down on 7/6, July 6th, on Junior Bush's 76th birthday. Last year on this day, Yale, while 322 years old, upset Auburn as a major underdog. Auburn couldn't get off 76 points. And Michael Dukakis' full name is Michael Stanley Dukakis, which equates to 223, the reflection of 322, and another way that this date can be expressed, the 22nd day of the third month. Also, if you write out the phrase skull and crossbones, it also equates to 223, and of course, that is the symbol for Order 322, Skull and Bones. So, people associate that symbol with pirates, and if you know the history of the Templars, after they were burned at stake, a lot of them fled to sea, and they became pirates. But yeah, what a twisted, nasty joke. And really just these rituals, how they just punch people in the face if they just think for a second, like, wait a minute, 88, didn't Dukakis run for president in 88? Yeah, he sure did, against Mr. Order 322, as they give you the news on 322. So RIP to Miss Dukakis. Thank you again to everyone who hits the like and the share and who spreads this information. A lot more people need to know. Till next time, Truth Seeker.